If you want a custom build, need it done fast and on a tight budget, then you need to push it every week. So join us on our Camphill Build Diary and let's get it built. Hey there, and welcome to our first episode of our Camphill Build Diary. I'm Krabashni, founder of Build Play Live, and I am a design and build coach. So to kick it off, yep, that's right. My sister asked me to help her build a house, and I would love to do it, but I was a little bit apprehensive. I'll be honest at the beginning, because when you're building for family, things can get messy, and sometimes family and projects, they don't mix. So I really wanted to make sure that I understood the lay of the land and what she was expecting before I decided I was going to do it. I'm going to jump into some background. I'm Krabashni. I created Build Play Live to help people really understand the ins and outs of their building process and get confidence and feel excited about their building journey, knowing that what they're planning on doing sits comfortably within their budget and how they can go about doing it. Previously, I helped women design and build their own homes or develop through an online course, and I just felt like even though you'd gone through the online learning, there were still these roadblocks that we get every single time we enter into a project and every time we go and engage with professionals along the way. And those roadblocks are times where you really need some professional advice and guidance to help you get through them, to make sure that your vision for the home stays true. And of course, as a renovator and a developer and a builder yourself, or if you own property, it's your responsibility to see that vision through, and you have to make sure that all your ducks kind of line up. So that's why I decided to start Build Play Live. Now, the background to this project. So I'm in Melbourne, Victoria, and my sister lives in Queensland, and she has a plot of land which she's had for a little while. She's done a previous sort of design on it, and I'm going to come to that in the next episode. But essentially, she said to me, Krabashni, I really need your help. I really want to build a house, and I'm working on this contract out in another state. Can you help me do it? Now, the house is going to be an intergenerational house for my parents as well as my sister. So that means that we really need to make sure that the ground floor and the entry and the path of the pathway from the garage to the entry is going to be as accessible as possible, and they're going to be able to get around the house if they have mobility issues in the future. They're aging, they're in their late 70s, getting into early 80s. We want to make sure that the house is provided for that. The house is in a really lovely suburb in Brisbane. It's not too far from the centre, and it's a pretty good size, about 400 square metres. So because my sister is not in the building industry at all, she's in health, and she has I'd say she has a very black and white view on architecture and design and those sorts of things. I really wanted to get an understanding of what she thinks "can you build me a house" means, because it's all in a brief, and I want to make sure that we can actually kind of deliver what she's thinking about doing in the realms of what she's thinking about doing. So I developed a pre-build program. I just so happened to be able to apply those steps to her project, and I'm going to come to how we've used the pre-build program to help her get her ducks in line to deliver this project. So we wanted to kind of go over. First thing I did was ask her for all the information that she already has on the site and on the build. And in the next episode, I'm going to share with you how we did the first and the initial design critique. I think the biggest thing for her is that there's a lot of uncertainty around how much the build is going to cost. And that's everybody in the situation right now. Unless you're really buying a house that's already built and you're not planning on renovating it, then there's no real confidence in how much the building works are going to cost you. And you have to kind of go down the process of design and start engaging with professionals and builders and trades to really help you understand what things cost. And of course, we've just had, the 2 years of COVID, so the building prices have been very unstable in the last couple of years, and they've risen quite a lot. So we've got price increases, we've got a new design that has to happen, we've got a timeline because she's having a baby, and there's a lot that has to happen. I'm in a state, the building is in another state, and she's in a third state, all here in Australia. So there's a bit of stuff to unpack. I'm super excited to get into it. I can't wait to share this journey with you and show you a little bit of behind the scenes, how we're going to pull our levers when we need to as professionals to get things done, and the things that we're going to have to sit with or not have any certainty on until the end of the build, join us for our custom design and build journey. We can't wait to share with you.